People call the Kardashians superficial and fake, but they're considered cultural royalty. Today, let's check out the toxic rise of the Kardashian family. Let's get started. Before the Kardashians became a cultural force, their claim to fame came from Robert Kardashian. Robert was a celebrity lawyer who became famous since he was O.J. Simpson's friend and represented him as well. It is alleged that Robert helped O.J. Simpson out when he was charged with murder, and he was involved in smuggling out evidence like the murder weapon from the crime scene. But that just seemed like a minor blip, and the family was nowhere near famous. After that, it was Kim Kardashian's turn. So, Kim was featured in a few episodes of Paris Hilton's reality TV series The Simple Life. She was also the personal stylist for R&B singer Brandy, who was rapper Ray J's sister. Kim and her mother Kris Jenner met Paris before the show started filming, and they said they were ready to do anything to get featured on the show. And soon enough, Kim got a few appearances accompanying Paris to events and parties. In 2003, Kim and Ray J made a sex tape when they were on a holiday in the Bahamas. There are rumors that the Kardashian family released the tape in 2007 to gain international attention. Ian Halperin, an investigative journalist, also supported these claims. This is because the reality TV series Keeping Up with the Kardashians started airing a few months later in 2007. The show aired for 14 years and around 300 episodes were produced. Viewers who have watched the entire series claim that everything from the drama to the Kardashians seemed fake and manufactured. It seemed like none of them really liked each other or liked being in a family, and there was nothing about sisterhood in the shows. Later in 2007, Kim was featured in Playboy magazine in a nude shoot, and by the early 2010s, Kim was at the peak of her stardom. But the Kardashians have rarely used their fame for anything productive. It's all been to promote consumerism and materialism. All their reality TV shows, social media hype, endorsements, and product deals are just ways to make people spend more money. The family started off with Keeping Up with the Kardashians, and then there were spin-offs like Life of Kylie and Khloe and Lamar. The format was always the same. Members of the family and their entourage behaved like entitled and spoiled people. Kim then had a string of celebrity boyfriends who made sure that she stayed in the news for years, and then she married Kanye West. When they were married, Kim would defend Kanye's toxic and bizarre behavior. Another issue that the Kardashians present is that they claim to be billionaires and live extravagant and opulent lives. But they also claim to be just like everyone else or ordinary people. Talking about that, the Kardashians are the masters of the social media game. They've used Instagram, Snapchat, etc. to create incredible buzz around the world, but sometimes it's all just fabricated. Even worse, they promote products that can harm or scam people. Kim was promoting an appetite suppressant lollipop developed by the Flat Tummy Co. It was claimed that the product would help people control food intake and cravings, but at the end of the day, she was just promoting unhealthy weight loss methods. Internet users have complained that the Kardashians spend millions to create a body image, and then they use their clout to flog cheap and untested products on their fans. In 2022, Kim had to pay a $1.26 million settlement after she was charged with pushing a cryptocurrency without disclosing that she was paid for it. This was related to a crypto called Emax, and Kim used her celeb status to hype up this asset. And Kim was paid over $200,000 to promote this crypto. Another critique comes from Kim's famous statement that the secret to success was get your effing ass up and work. But people who've worked for the Kardashians have claimed that they would be made to work really hard and be paid little. Jessica DeFino, who was a former employee, claimed that I was an editor on the Kardashian apps in 2015 in LA, worked days, nights, and weekends, could only afford groceries from the 99-cent only store, called out sick more than once because I couldn't put gas in my car to get to the office, and was reprimanded for freelancing on the side. As the Kardashians rose to popularity, one thing that stayed is how they've messed around with people's perception of beauty and body image. Although they call themselves role models, we can see the amount of Botox and plastic surgery that they've had. Kylie used to have thin lips that have now become fluffy and duck-like. Khloe has weird body image issues, and then there's Kim, who flaunts her tiny waist and wide hips and has created the slim, thick look. But we know it's the result of many butt lifts and a super personalized diet and workout regime that is out of reach for most common people. Though it's common to have some work done, it is strange when someone keeps denying that they've had cosmetic procedures. And that's a wrap. What do you think about the toxic rise of the Kardashian family? Let us know your thoughts in the comments.